I read my emails, my messages, my comments, and a lot of people are saying, Tony, get back to your old stuff. Tony, make your old videos again. So I thought to myself, what exactly are my old videos? What exactly is my old stuff? And then I thought to myself, yeah, I do realize I think to myself quite a bit. I guess it's better than talking to myself, which, yes, I do realize I'm doing so right now. And then I thought to myself, again, they must mean my 10-minute rants. So here I am doing a 10-minute rant for you. You know, I remember when I first started out, I made my 10-minute videos, and a lot of people were like, yeah, they're alright, but they're too long. But I really never cared what they said, and I said, go to hell to them. Well, I'm a nice guy. I didn't actually say that to their face. I actually just thought it. I thought, go to hell! Then again, I'm a nice guy again, and I actually didn't think that. I thought, go to hell! And have a safe trip while you're going down there. Speaking of the phrase having a safe trip or have a safe trip, it doesn't really make much sense. It sounds like you're demanding the person to have a safe trip. And, you know, demands are not always met when it's, life. So stop saying have a safe trip and say hope you have a safe trip, because there's always hope, and that's okay. But have a safe trip, it sounds wrong. Because what if I'm sitting on an airplane and it's spiraling out of control and heading towards Earth and into the ocean? I can't really have a safe trip then now, can I? And I'm probably sitting beside a 6-year-old girl with pigtails, screaming her face off, yelling, Mommy, Mommy, while there's a fat 45-year-old guy who's sweating profusely down my neck and smells like bologna, salami, or any cuts of meat, really, which has a distinct odor that should not be found on the human body, and he's throwing up. What am I going to do then? I'm not going to end up having a safe trip. Nor will I have a safe trip when I'm on some cruise ship of some sort. Am I right? I mean, what if I'm in my room innocently painting a nude portrait of some young girl who's fallen in love with me, and I've fallen in love with her, and all of a sudden we hear outside the window saying, iceberg! Straight ahead! Guess what? I can't really do much because I can't navigate a ship. And even if I did navigate a ship, I can't really do much because I'm still going to end up crashing into the iceberg and then killing us all. And I'm also not James Bond enough to have rocket launchers housed in my watch.
Hi, okay, I apologize for interrupting this video, but I had to tell you something. As I was editing it, I realized that I never explained why I would need the rocket launchers and why I needed to be like James Bond. The reason why I would need the rockets is so that I could shoot at the iceberg to blow it up into like little tiny pieces so that our ship could safely sail on through. Yeah, that's all. Enjoy the rest of the show, I guess.
Yes, I do realize I'm not wearing a watch, nor is it an invisible watch, but I'm sure James Bond has one, which probably launches rockets as well. Probably invisible rockets. James Bond and his inventions. Speaking of which, have you heard the news lately? There was a guy who got his brain blown to bits, the right side of his brain. All was left was his left side. So doctors, scientists, and computer engineers devised a plan to make him an artificial right brain. That's right. Left side, biological human brain. Right side, technology-based, computerized brain. If you believed what I just made up, I feel sorry for you. Speaking of people believing me, why do people believe my videos, especially my clone video? So many people are like, hey, is that your twin? That's disgusting. That's so sick. You're kissing your own brother. Ah, it's not my brother. It's not anyone related to me. That's me. It's called editing. That's what I do. It's a split screen thing with Photoshop and all that crazy gah. I would never make out with my sibling, you idiots. Unless it was the female kind. Speaking of idiots and the female kind. Female idiots. Female idiots? My old roommate. That's right, my old roommate was a female idiot. Why? Because let's pretend this is the counter for a sink in the washroom. This is what she'd do. She'd clog it up. Right here, hair blower. Right here, hair curler, right here, bag of makeup, right here, lip gloss, right here, lipstick, right here, toothpaste, right here, toothbrush, right here, small comb, right here, large comb. Why do you need 2 combs? I don't even understand. Perhaps the small comb is to use to brush your mustache? Okay, she doesn't really have a mustache. I'm just trying to make her look bad now. But seriously, come on now. Why did you clog the friggin' sink? Seriously. And one time, I was sitting on the toilet. Yes, everyone in the world is picturing me on a toilet right now. Great. Anyway, so I'm sitting on the toilet, okay? And I look down on the toilet seat. And in front of my crotch... Okay, so everyone's thinking of my crotch now. Thank you. So the toilet seat had little drips of what seemed to be red liquid. So my first instinct was and to move my head side to side like I'm crazy. So I'm like, and then I divert my face towards the sink that's beside the toilet, and all of a sudden I see this wrapper. Okay, this not Ludacris or Tupac or anything. I meant like a wrapper for a thing. A thing as in a female genitalia cushion. Pad, that's what they're called. So I'm looking over there, I'm thinking, oh crap, there's that wrapper of that female thing on the table, while on here, on my seat, there's blood on it. Oh crap. My first thought was, yes, that's quite disgusting, but then I thought, perhaps I should do a little payback by grabbing a jar of mayo and putting dabs of it on the toilet seats to make her think of, you know. I'm gonna admit that I enjoy what I said there, because the little kids who are watching this are probably thinking, ew, she's gonna sit on mayonnaise. While the older kids are like, I do realize what you are insinuating and what the mayonnaise represents, and you have crossed the line, sir. Speaking of which, speaking of crossing the line, have you ever told anything dirty or disgusting or filthy or raunchy to your friends, and then they look at you like you're immature, or they think you're gross, or they roll their eyes at you? Isn't that unfair? I mean, I'm not allowed to make raunchy jokes because you roll your eyes at me like I'm immature, but you're the same person who's gonna go home later tonight and go on their computer just to watch Family Guy episodes. What the hell is that all about? You can laugh at Family Guy, but you'll roll your eyes at me? Oh, I'm so mad! Where did these tubes come from? How appropriate that they were right beside me. Yeah, that was really dumb with the tubes and all. It didn't seem really realistic, so let's do that again with more emotion, shall we? Isn't that unfair? I mean, I can't make any disgusting jokes because you'll roll your eyes at me, but Family Guy, hey, they can do it, right? You're gonna go home and watch that, am I right? So you're gonna laugh at them, but not me? Oh, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense! Oh, I'm so mad! Oh! Yeah, that didn't work either. So I'm going to try one more time with the most emotion I've ever put in a video, the most furious of all fury, the most angriest of all anger. One more time. Isn't that unfair? I mean, I can't make jokes towards you that are dirty because you're going to roll your eyes at me, but a Family Guy can do it and then you're going to laugh it off? What does that mean? It doesn't make any sense to me.